Hello and welcome everyone, and I guess welcome back to the series. Oh, I missed this. Yeah, I missed 15 FPS, but they're not welcomed. Either way, back to this game. This is going to be game 2 of this best of 3 series. GunEgg, the Korean red undead player in the left portion of the map, who is currently up 1-0 and showed HLA how his luck pretty much is infinite, I guess. Um, yeah, I'd say his luck is pretty good. 2 times of experiences in one game, and was able to take or pick up 2 6+ attribute items. That is a significant advantage over HLA. HLA unfortunately did not play as good. He was pretty much behind in all fronts. I think it was because of GunEgg's very nice harassment early on. It kind of delayed HLA in tier 2, and it kind of forced him to be on the defensive end instead of harassing like normal undeads should go. Now this is going to be a very curious action for HLA. He is going to go for a Lich first. Now he did see how, I guess, impactful that Lich was when GunEgg used it against him. So I'm not sure if GunEgg's going to go for the same thing though. He is going to start off with a Graveyard, and he is going to start off with a very late Death Knight. So, now this is generally going to be an interesting match. Usually you see this kind of thing like between human players, you know, who picks the Mountain King and who picks the Panda. Generally the Mountain King usually wins. So this is going to be interesting. I'm wondering if the Lich is that much of a factor. We also starting off with mass schools for HLA. It does seem like both players have really switched up their, or at least exchanged their openings. Although HLA pretty much stayed with his mass school opening, he did start off with a Lich. +3 intelligence as well. Nice starting item. He is going to go after that Renegade Wizard camp first though. I guess it's a little bit of a risk because your opponent could be right there, right next to you. But it looks like HLA's luck is actually seeing some improvement, as he is going to get potentially +9 attack, you know, by the 3-minute mark, which is absolutely insane. +6 claws and +3 intelligence. Oh, HLA, do not leave that mantle of intelligence. Really, he is going to leave that item. Oh. I mean, he did remember that item, but, or at least he did see that item before. I'm pretty sure he did, but he's gonna leave it alone. It's not only +3 attack, it's plus, I don't know how much it is, but it is increased mana regeneration as well, which on a Lich, absolutely vital. Especially when you don't have a router necromancy, which is kind of costly. 150 gold for 4 charges of 2 skeletons, which not even that strong. Yeah, it's a hefty item. Acolyte's gonna be taken down. We do have level 2 on that DK. He does have +3 agility, but he's gonna sell it. He is going to keep that ring of protection though. Not sure how much how much that is going to factor against the Frost Nova that's going to come up. Lich does have a greater mana potion, which I guess it will solve his Mantle of Intelligence problem, but you know, I'd still like to see that +3. Boots of Speed is going to be purchased on the Lich. HLA is going to be pushing GunEgg back to his own base. This is going to be a little difficult as he is in the middle of Halls of the Dead. GunEgg, ooh, what's going to happen to the DK? He's not tier 2 yet, so he can't get a health pot. but he does have 4 Crypt Fiends, which is going to be hopefully enough to push GunEgg, not HLA, back. GunEgg is facing a little bit of a predicament right now. He does have a Wand of Illusion, but he has no regenerative items. Instead of, or besides staying at his own base to heal up, which is not something you would like to do. You would like to creep as much as you can, but that's not gonna happen. Meanwhile, HLA about to be completed in tier 2. He does have the graveyard as well, so he might transition into Crypt Fiends very soon. Gonna go straight to tier 3 as well, and is going to get that slaughterhouse very soon. And now the Lich is still sticking to this, I guess, area. Was able to, I guess, do a Frost Nova on those skeletons, take down 3, but he does have 3 on his tail as well. Soon it's gonna be 1. GunEgg, very, very close to level 3, but just 4 experience points away. Yep.
A player's forces are under attack.
This Cobalt camp is going to be cleared out. Level 3 is going to be gained. We do have a big Frost Nova from that Lich. He does have a great amount of potions, so I'll probably use it very soon. But for now, he is just harassing. Oh, going to be a big turnaround of those Crypt Fiends. Going to attack him. Slaughterhouse, halfway completed. We do also have the first Crypt Fiend, and we also have a DK for HLA. So pretty much, HLA's adopted GunEgg's Game 1 strategy. I'm not sure why GunEgg changed in Game 2, but I don't know. He is going to get +1 attack for those Crypt Fiends. And yeah, Lich.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, DK is going to be creeping out by himself. Not sure how much that is a good decision though. I mean, sure, level 2 and level 3 Death Coil would be nice, but you should try to get that Lich to the highest level as possible.
A player's forces are
What happened? What exactly happened? I don't know. I think I need to see that again, but I can't. The Lich just got abolished. I don't know why that happened. But the Lich purchased something. I'm not sure what it was. I think it was a potion of invisibility. That's what I think, but you know,
a player's forces are
could
under
have been
attack.
abolished in time. I don't know. We do have Frost Nova on that Death Knight. He does have an hilarious Flute of Accuracy, so that is going to be plus 10% damage for those Crypt Fiends and Lich. So yeah, it's a good item, especially for an undead player, even for a human player as well. Tome of Experience for HLA. Wow, is this a big turnaround? DK is going to be nearly level 3, or at least now level 3. He does has that intelligence, a +3 intelligence. Oh, it's going to be a different one. Dark Ranger, 3rd hero, Lich, halfway level 4. More Crypt Fiends. So far not much is happening, but I do imagine that HLA is going to fare better against GunEgg this time. I mean, the DK is going to place down those sentry wards. And yeah. HLA gonna take down this renegade wizard. No item, just a tome of health. We are gonna have a silence on that DK and a frost nova on those Crypt Fiends. That Crypt Fiend will be taken down, and GunEgg is on the run. Now GunEgg does have his own Dark Ranger, but we haven't seen a silence being placed down. Another frost nova on that Crypt Fiend, but a Death Coil is gonna heal him back up. And there we go. with the silence on that Lich, but there we go with another silence on the DK and Lich on GunEgg's. Yeah. Now GunEgg is going to be forced to run away. He is possibly going to lose one of his Grip Fiends, and there we go. Surprising that Burrow hasn't been researched. Burrow is a very effective ability, especially at saving your units. I mean, yeah, generally undead players would not take that Dust's appearance. Obviously, Burrow would be pointless in the Sentry Ward's field of vision, but you know what I mean. Another Frost Nova. We have yet to see those Wands of Illusions being used. I probably could see it being used on those Crypt Fiends, honestly. It would be unimaginable on heroes. If you really want to sell out your illusions, you know, make it as realistic as possible. And no, I don't mean skeletons. Odd number of skeletons would, you know, be dodgy. Murloc Camp. Oh, there we go with the snare. Manual of Health has been picked up by GunEgg, and we do have him going for that destroyer. Now we have silences on both ends, but I don't think any hero has been affected. It's except for HLA's own Lich. Now there we go, the Frost Nova taking down GunEgg's Lich at level 1. That is going to be some momentum for HLA. However, he is going to lose one of those obsidian statues. GunEgg's going to lose his own Crypt Fiend. And the TV score is going to be forced for GunEgg. Able to save that destroyer at 100 health, and there we go with the heal. Now this Taskmaster camp is going to be cleared out, hopefully very quickly. You know, at this point of the game, you would like to clear out camps as quickly as possible because anything could happen. Tome of Intelligence and a greater healing potion. Again though, HLA is forgetting about his dropped items, especially those tomes. Now we do have level 4 on the Lich and very close to level 4 on the DK. So let's see how this will turn out to be. We currently have 2 destroyers for GunEgg. He is going to lose one of them though, and the TP is going to be forced on that Lich. One of the Griffins is going to be taken down, another one's going to be taken down before retreating. HLA not looking as good as his opponent was in game 1. But in terms of heroes, he is fairly ahead. 442, 411, 412 very soon, and soon 422. So yeah. Destroyer checking if there's any expansions, and to be honest, expansions should be placed down very soon. Gold mines will eventually be sapped out, and you know, if that happens, then it's either an all-in play or an expansion attempt. Gloves of Haste is gonna be forgotten. Nope, Dark Range is gonna pick it up. At least that hasn't been forgotten. I want to see the upgrades. Scorpion's a 1-0 for HLA. Meanwhile, GunEgg is also 1-0. I'm surprised they haven't really gone for further upgrades. I mean, yeah. What is GunEgg investing his stuff on? He is investing on more statues than Crypt Fiends, so might be a good option, might not. I mean, HLA has those auto-casting, web auto-casting Crypt Fiends, so yeah. And does look like he is gonna go over that upkeep. What was that? Was that Dust's appearance? Yeah, I think it was a Dust's appearance. Either way, GunEgg is at the doorfront of HLA, but it looks like he's just gonna run away. Huh. Oh, Acolyte, if you're gonna place down a Ziggurat, do it now. Or not. Just run away, I guess. Sacrificial pit for GunEgg. Very nice decision. You would like to have eyes on your opponent at all times. Yeah, I guess that disappearance was for those shades. Unfortunately for HLA, he has yet to realize GunEgg has just placed down his own pit. GunEgg's gonna continue on creeping. Once again, a nice decision. Right now, HLA is pretty much wasting his time, hanging out in his own base for some reason. Pretty much, we will only have... Actually, this is the last creep camp. Wow. The entire map has been cleared out of creep. The only way to get experience is to kill your opponent's units. Lich does have a potion of invisibility. We also have a shade being produced as well, so that will spot the Lich if he gets into the range. Oh, skeletons, are you going for a sapper play? You know, it'd be pretty nice to see one. Although it'd be even more nicer if GunEgg actually like cut down these trees, then just straight for those ziggurats. How great of a play that would be. Oh, we're gonna have an instant unsummoning of that sacrificial pit, which is gonna be a risky play, honestly. If he loses that shade, he will have no more reliable vision, really. And of course, shades can really be picked off easily with a Frost Nova. I mean, a very poorly placed shade is a very dead shade. HLA, he's a little indecisive. He does have a lot of Crypt Fiends, 7 Crypt Fiends and his 3 heroes. He only has 1 statue though, which might be a little bit of a problem. GunEgg does have 4 destroyers, a couple of them with a fair amount of mana, about 2 or 3. And there we go with those illusions. Apparently it's 59 versus 60. It looks like a fair, I guess, an even army for both players, but different composition. 5 destroyers versus 7 Crypt Fiends. It looks like 8 Crypt Fiends right now. Yes, it is 8 Crypt Fiends. And there we go. Shade is going to position himself somewhere else. Frost Nova not going to be able to take it down. We do have those webs on the destroyers though, so they will not be able to retreat if they get bursted down very quickly. However, the Crypt Fiends are not really bursting down those destroyers. Finally, they're going to focus fire one of them. HLA is at level 3 on that Dark Ranger, is going to silence one of those illusions, which I guess not really going to affect that much. One Crypt Fiend is going to be taking down. Dark arrows from that Dark Ranger hopefully will be utilized for the Dark Ritual for GunEgg, and I guess the same for HLA. Now the Dark Ranger has been killed for GunEgg, which might I guess boost the morale of HLA. However, he is losing Crypt Fiends very slowly though, which might not be a good sign. GunEgg's gonna use the Death Coil to heal up that Crypt Fiend, and wow, GunEgg has lost every single unit basically. Wow. He lost the Dark Ranger, he lost all his destroyers and Crypt Fiend. Wow. Meanwhile, HLA still has 5 Crypt Fiends left. This might be favoring HLA now. I mean, the major risk of getting destroyers instead of Crypt Fiends is that it's very hard to reproduce them. So yeah, not only do they cost like hell, they take a long time to train. And let's see how GunEgg will try to defend against this. HLA is 51 and GunEgg is at 35. Obviously there's a huge difference. Slaughterhouse is going to be placed down again. GunEgg taking a lot of damage on that DK. One of the Crypt Fiends will be taken down from that Lich. I guess it's nice pickup right there. Dark Ranger is going to be revived. And nothing really else.
A player's forces
Wow,
are under
HLA is
attack.
going to place down an expansion as well. Generally, this is a StarCraft strategy. You know, when you're harassing and keeping your opponent in his base, you tend to go for an expansion, and hopefully, either you win through your pushes, or you keep your opponent so back, so behind that your expansion will just clean up for you later on. HLA really can't push through that shield though. I mean, he could try, but it is an extremely risky move. Ooh, wow. Nice death coil right there. Perfectly timed as well. Still not sure why those Griffins were actually there. A bold move, and he is going to lose one of those Griffins. Now the DK is at level 5 though, so he will be able to have that level 3 death coil. And the expansion has been placed down. No necropolis for HLA though, so he is going to save up on that 200 or so gold. He spent it somewhere. Oh, another Crypt Fiend. He apparently is pumping out of 2 Crypts.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now the skeleton is going to spot that expansion, and this is going to be a very, very impactful I guess message to GunEgg. It's going to be like, holy crap, my expansion, or I've yet to make an expansion, and my gold mine has been cleared out. So yeah, he's going to be pressured to go for an expansion, but he's also pressured to defend it like it's his life. So yeah, can't imagine him going for an offensive end, so why is he moving out though? Yeah, he's pretty much not. He is looking to hold this bridge so his opponent doesn't get to that expansion, but if HLA can break that blockade, I guess, and go for that Honda gold mine, then it's going to be massive problems. We do have an Abomination GunEgg though, so that might I guess pose a difficulty. We are going to have a level 5 Lich though, which is going to be huge problem for GunEgg. Now it looks like the Lich is going to be focused down, but we'll be able to use that 7-second vulnerability potion. More silence is coming in. Lich for HLA going to take a lot of damage, but I believe he will be able to be healed up with that Death Knight after that silence is over. And there we go, Dark Ranger has been taken down for HLA, but the Lich for GunEgg has been taken down, both level 3 heroes. Frost Nova slowly taking down, yeah, I think it's maybe GG, this is the final fight. DK and Lich for both, or DK is going to be focused down for GunEgg. We'll be able to heal that Dark Ranger though. Abomination still doing his work. GunEgg's DK needs to be careful. Lich is going to be silenced. He doesn't even have mana, so can't really kill anyone unless he, you know, Dark Rituals a Crypt Fiend or something. Oh, nope, he's gonna Dark Ritual a Ghoul. Now GunEgg is going to give the GG, and that is going to be game. Huh. Yeah. A nice long game, I guess. That means it's going to be game 3, and I am, you know, kind of exerted, so regretfully I am going to hold game 3 for tomorrow, so I do apologize, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time.